of the color of their skin or because where they're from or things that they've done in their life, yada, yada, yada. This is him.
That's it. Just like, don't get banned. That's it. We need you as a propaganda mouthpiece, but when you get banned, we don't have that propaganda mouthpiece any longer. This is literally the professional conservative media version of like telling Kanye West to not say I love Hitler, please. Okay? This is the exact same conversation.
For people who...
What the hell is wrong with Hasan, bro? I'm not even trying to pose it this crazy. What's wrong with him? This guy is disgusting. Like, he just be saying whatever. Just, well, that's been him forever, right? He's always been like that, I guess.
Are trying to understand what's going on. It's basically the contract you receive, specifically outlined term sheet.
The term sheet. That and nepotism.
I don't know if it matters.
Said YouTube.
You don't put something in a term sheet that you don't want in a contract.
Right. Nope. Said YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and Facebook.
Yeah.
Specifically, if these big tech companies are upset with you, we dock your pay.
Yes. I'll tell you who this hurts. The dishonesty. I'm not just saying Daily Wire. This is about the entire movement as a whole.
If these companies are upset with you and you have to make less content or you don't have the ability to make the amount of content or get the reach that you would have gotten because these companies were upset with you, I don't think that it's unfair for the company who is paying you millions of dollars to lower the rates because they're not getting what they paid for. I don't see the problem with that. Right? Like, if anybody will argue otherwise, maybe you should look into communism and realize that you're starting to agree with that, because that's a communist philosophy, right? Like, what? In what world does that work? Where you just paying the worker for nothing. You paying him for nothing. Yeah, you get the same rate. Rob us blind. That's crazy. Fam, just do it by yourself. Like, in all honesty, I'm pro-independence. I don't know why Crowder would even negotiate in the first place or like even ask for an offer. I would think that he would just do it himself, and he can. So let's see if that's the plan.
As a whole, there are a lot of practices that go on, and it hurts the sponsors, hurts the creators, hurts the viewers, hurts the investors. And by investors with us, it's entirely Mug Club. It's people who pay to subscribe. We don't make a dime off of YouTube. We haven't for many years, and it hurts. If you believe what we say we believe, the movement.
They don't make a dime off of YouTube. Are they like really demonetized on? Have they been demonetized on YouTube this entire time? For years? Nah. Somebody let me know in the comment section. That shit has Crowder been demonetized this entire time on every channel. Let me know. Hold on. Maybe I'll go to his channel and see.
In the country as a whole.
Let's go to his live stream channel.
Look, we demand, as Jeremy said in his 55-minute video, we demand that all of our creators follow these rules that YouTube and Facebook set through punitive practices in mandating of our creators to do so. And Crowder's a little bit more of a rebel. You know what? He's been banned for 4 times. And that's not the same kind of, that's not a problem. The problem is saying that we all follow the same rules because so that's all publicly verifiable. Now, I could tell you guys behind the scenes, had many conversations with senior YouTube executives who say, we might be able to get you monetized if you kind of play ball like these guys.
I just tried to check. Then he turns his chats off. Damn. I was going to check because I can easily just look and pull up one of his old live stream chats. And I know, yeah, he takes them all down. So you can't even see what donation he got. That was going to be the easy way. If I looked at his channel, yeah, everyone I'm clicking, he takes the live chat down. If I looked at his channel and went to one of his live chats, and seeing that he was getting donations, that means that he does have monetization, but he takes all of them down. So I can't even see. But maybe somebody could let me know. Let me see. Maybe there's another way I could find out. He doesn't have any memberships, right? Not on YouTube. So I don't know. They might be playing ads during his damn videos, though, even if he's not monetizing. But that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way I could tell. Yeah, and then he has all his other links. Damn, so I don't know if Crowder is monetizing on YouTube. I have no idea. Yeah.
Got Daily Wire and insert other people here. I can tell you that. But would you believe me? What after Viber seats? I can tell you that takes place. That hurts the creators.
That's like I believe that. That's a bizarre take, but I believe it to a certain degree. Because I know Steven Crowder has an account manager. As a part of his job is as a YouTube content creator, there is an account manager associated with his account. Big enough YouTube content creator, of course. Yeah. I'm sure that person's like, dude, please follow the standards and practices all the time. They're like, please, just if you want to.
You can turn those people down too as well. So that's not necessarily true. What Hasan is saying, it's only you have to. So when you get to a certain level in YouTube with a certain amount of subscribers, whatever, you get an offer to get a YouTube manager or whatever. So someone that works for YouTube that you have contact with, you could hit them up and ask them about things. If something happens to you, you can hit them up directly. I would love to be able to do that. So like I could actually talk to somebody about some of these strikes I be getting. But you got to make it to a certain point. I've heard of certain YouTubers turning it down. I don't know why exactly. Maybe they just felt like, something ain't right. But I've heard of YouTubers saying, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'll just hire my own like management and yada, yada, yada. And they'll go and talk to you regardless.
Make money on YouTube.
But YouTube offers you a free one.
Follow the goddamn rules. And he takes that conversation and he goes, wow, that's really, you see that? Big tech right here. Big tech right here, doing their thing. And I'm sure the account manager, Steven Crowder, is not exactly fond of him. You know what I mean? Because like constantly getting clapped up, constantly getting permanently demonetized because he's just an asshole. And the account manager also has to toe this delicate line where they have to make sure that like, I think their performance is tied to him. No, they have to manage his bitch ass while simultaneously understanding that like, if he gets penalized too much, the entire might of the conservative legal infrastructure is going to come after YouTube because they do it all the time. They are the biggest cry bullies on the planet.
Ceiling that is set, the sandbox that is mandated their creators.
Sound like you describing yourself and Ethan. Sound like you described the name of y'all podcast. That's what it should be. Ethan Klein and Hasan's podcast should be cry bullies.
The same thing happens.
That would be a good name for them.
Let me ask you real quick. What does that mean, play ball? Like, obviously, you're paraphrasing, but...
Yeah, paraphrasing. Titles, subjects, not talk about this subject or not talk about it in this way.
Yeah.
Maybe often don't use these words. Maybe change this a little bit.
But you're on YouTube right now, Crowd. I'm on your channel right now. I'm trying to see if you was monetized. But you're on YouTube. You got multiple videos. You upload them frequently. You're doing streams frequently, which means you're playing ball to some extent, right? At least I would think so.
This happens a lot right behind the scenes, and that makes it impossible for independent content creators. The same thing happens, by the way. So that's gaslighting that you see right there. We all follow the same rules. It was about money, then it's about a phone call with sponsors.
Obviously, after the first video, I've talked to a bunch of my friends, and they said, look, the other way I was trying to run a business, if he gets banned off YouTube, how are they going to sell ads? How are they going to do the sponsorships where his views are gone?
Yeah.
And I've seen people tweet, all of Crowder's views come from YouTube anyway, so he'd basically be unmonetizable if he was banned. And then I point out, first of all, that's just categorically false.
Yes, not true.
Yeah.
Because Rumble exists. And
Ben streamed there for the first time today.
And this is an important context. The contract you were offered says Facebook, Apple, it said YouTube, Apple, Facebook, Spotify, but it didn't mention any of your views from any other platforms. And there's Google Podcasts. They get views. I know the numbers. Obviously, it's not the same as in Apple, but it's interesting to me that for a lot of people, like Dan Bongino, for instance, had more subscribers on Rumble than YouTube.
Yeah.
It's interesting then that their attitude is, if you're banned from YouTube, it's a 20% fee reduction, which you mentioned.
It's because the conversion is different. Whether you had the same numbers on Rumble or not, the conversion would be different, right? It would be a different type of fan, right? Or I guess you wouldn't reach the majority